Hey, Soul Tribe family. Welcome. Just gonna have my green tea. Welcome to my channel. High Priest Unicorn, healed childhood trauma, living with inner peace. Did you guys just hear that thunder and lightning out there? Ooh, it was bad. I did some exercise, guys. Ooh, I'm aching. Yes. Oh, the weirdos are back. So let's talk about these weirdos. Still doing a little prophetic magic, trying to block my channel, block my posts, block my lives. Still hateful and bitter. Whilst I still walk with inner peace, healed childhood traumas. And for the most part, you would say, well, how did you do that? Let's just say a lot of work, a lot of work. But it's possible. So I'll give you a little small hint. Forgive yourself first, and then whatever age your trauma started, write a letter to whatever age, whether it be 6, 7, write a letter to your 6-year-old self. Basically, just letting you know it's okay. You know, it weren't your fault. You did nothing wrong. So now you can let it go. I did it. Hmm. In fact, what I would do is I would do like I don't know, like a blog. I would journal every day. Um, every place I went, if I felt any type of emotion, what that emotion was, why that emotion came across. Ooh. Can you hear the rain? Guys, oh, you hear that out there? I took myself out today. I got caught in that. And I went and bought myself a nice little treat. Let's see if you can see it. Look, this is what I went and bought myself. A nice little treat. Like it. I think it was £8. And then I bought myself a beautiful baby blue jumpsuit. Because I had a red one, like a burgundy one. That's why I don't really like zips, and this is why. When you take the whole thing down and you sit down to go to the toilet, obviously if you're not at home it's awkward, which I didn't think of that. But yeah, I was somewhere else at my theatre group, Bristol Old Vic, and I had to use the bathroom. So obviously, first of all, I'm not going to sit on the toilet, so I had to squat. But the whole bodysuit, so I had to kind of like hold it while squatting. So when I went to, as I'd finished, obviously, to pour the tissue, I just literally let the legs go, but I kind of had it dangled, clutched between my knees. And not realizing I must have pulled one side instead of pulling it both together. As I pulled it up, I must have pulled it up that hard. Yeah, I literally just ripped the zip off. As I pulled it up, I just heard it was the sound of the metal zips rubbing together, being pulled apart but not being zipped down. And I didn't even realize. So I tried to zip it up, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, what the heck am I gonna do?" Good job, guys. Good job. It was at the end of theatre because there's no way I could have gone into class with the whole thing down like that. No. The only way that would work is if I zip my coat up. So it was a good job. It was at the end. Lucky for me. So thank you, Lord, working mysterious ways. You saved my ass then. I would have to believe. I could not have continued the class in that state of a wardrobe malfunction. So yeah, back to the story. So yeah, I started with that, and then I took myself back to my what was it, the youngest age that I could remember, my first like dreams and desires of like things I want to do. So I went back to my childhood basically and just remembered all the good things, even though it was mostly bad. I just remember trying to think about list down all the good things that brought me joy, made you happy. Do you know what I mean? So forth and so forth. And that way, that also helps. I know it sounds crazy, but I promise you, it'll work because I've done it. And look at me now. That's why. That's why these karmics that worked with my occult warlock family, full of narcissists, um, have been blocking my channel. Yeah, they've been doing black magic to basically block my platform, block my videos, block my shorts, and hide them basically. And what they do is they pop on and off, listen to what content I'm using, yeah, then they steal it and put it on their platform and act like they created it. But this is all me, raw, authentic, straight from the horse's mouth, you know? And the worst thing about it is the government know they're doing it and they're allowing it. I don't understand, like, where do they get off? Do they think this is going to continue? Because I'm taking legal action. Let's be very clear on that one. I am taking legal action. So I've got is it mint tea? Mint tea with honey and ginger and lime, fresh ginger and freshly squeezed lime. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, I went for a day out today. And that's another thing you should do as well. This also helps as well, isn't it? There may be like basically you just incorporate all the activities you did in your childhood that you enjoyed. That makes any sense? That you have fond memories of. And that kind of helped. And it also helped with um unlocking other things that you would obviously hold it on to and obviously just didn't realize. Mm. But it's done in such a way that it doesn't impact you, if that makes any sense. Whereas before, like I said, I tried to go counseling, and it's my first time ever going to counseling. And obviously, um, being the first time I ever spoke about the things I experienced or what I endured, the abuse and molestation that I endured in my childhood. Um, yeah, I obviously hadn't dealt with it, the emotion sides of it. So obviously, the first 5 minutes of me just basically telling her my first memories, my childhood memories, like the first traumas that I experienced. It was that horrific. The woman counseling me burst into tears. She broke down, and that terrified me because I actually believed, or I was groomed to believe what I was going through was normal. Like every other household, every other child was going through the same thing, but they wasn't. Do you understand? It was only when I started that counseling that it dawned on me like they was lying to me. It could never have been right. And obviously, like I said, I was still in addiction then. And I think just all the emotions was unbearable. And it sent me spiraling. Honestly, it sent me spiraling. And I just wanted to just block it out. That's where you do the damage. That's what you don't really. You think you're helping yourself, but you're not. I promise you. So don't be like me and leave it till you're like in your mid 40s. You know, if you can get it earlier, try and do it from earlier. You know, because then you just waste years of burying that in. Whether you use alcohol, drugs, or like prescription medication, you end up using something to bury it and keep it buried so you don't have to face it. You got to face it head on. As painful as it is, Once you face it head on, I promise you, everything else is a doddle. Literally. I know, because I've done it too. Yeah, it wasn't easy, but I'm glad I did. Because then it helped me to grow and nurture myself and reflect, because you start to blame game, because you think to yourself, what is it that you did as a child that was so horrendous that your parents didn't want to show you any care, you know so you start beating yourself up or trying to rack your brains, you know and then the flip side of that is, well, in all honesty, I was taken to what I now know was a massage parlor, and I was 7 years old, and my mum had on this really over the top outfit, which I found odd. But when she took me from the house, and she never takes me out, her words was, "Oh, she's taking me to a fancy dress party." But only I was going, not my two other siblings. You understand? So I just thought, oh, this is her way of showing me love, that like she does love me, because she never said it. So I was excited, like, do you know what I mean? And then we got there, and I thought, hold on a minute, why are these ladies like half naked with like stockings and stilettos? Do you know what I mean? And suspenders, all that malarkey. Just the color scheme of it as well. And the only people that came through that door was Caucasian men in suits. And I remember sitting on this big, massive, beautiful black leather sofa. I loved it. It was nice. Obviously, I'm a child in it. A massive TV, and there was like a massive bowl of goodies. So imagine you're a 6, 7-year-old child living in poverty. Back then, we used to get like 25p for pocket money, but you could buy a sweet for half a penny. So for 1 pence, you can get 2 sweets. So of course, once I seen that, I was in. And the last thing I remember is that I fell asleep. And the next thing I remember is my mum waking me up saying that we're going home now. And I thought, what about the party? I was confused. But I was really like, I know I was groggy, you know? And I don't remember anything after that. So I must have been, obviously, it was evident I was drugged. Do you understand? I was a hyperactive child, you know? But yeah, anyway, but back to the content. Face your fears. It really ain't as bad as you think it is, you know? It's just the way that you've worked yourself up and everybody else around you has made you feel like that, for you to suppress those memories, and that's not good. Do you know what I mean? Because for me, the same time I was suppressing those memories, my own family was going around making it like I was some problem child, and I wasn't. Even my mum had me shoplifting, and I never forget, it was my auntie Dolores' wedding, and she made me shoplift her. This is the joke. She wanted a whole outfit, a hat, and shoes. And I actually said to her, like, how the hell am I gonna get that? And she went, well, if you love me, you'll do it. And I was stuck. Obviously, I got caught. I'm a child, in it. Come on now. I'm in the wedding section on my own. You don't see kids in town buying wedding stuff on their own with no parent. Hello. So obviously, I got caught, and she refused to get me. She denied being my mum. All that, like, yo. But yeah, all that is what had an impact. But really, all it was is that obviously how I was born. You know, I was born to be the generational curse breaker, unbeknownst to me at the time, because from birth, I was abused from birth, abandoned, should I say, from birth. So yeah, it gave me a lot of traumas, a lot of traumas. But hey, even with that, I'm still optimistic. Uh, I love every piece of myself, even the bits I never used to like. I like these bits, you know? Because it's about being unique, not trying to fit the mold to what society says you have to be. And no, like I had lots of dreams. I remember like I used to run sports there. I won certificates. And I remember everybody else got their certificate and I'm waiting for mine because I knew I won. So where's mine? And it was left on top of the piano in the hall in Cabot School. So now I know that obviously my parents have gone and said, like, don't give her that award. She doesn't deserve it. Or they must have told the school something for why I was erased like I didn't exist. Now, so you can imagine the impact feeling that as a child. So yeah, my whole family's got a lot to answer for. A lot. And the worst thing about it is they've taken so much from me and they're still continuing. But now it's been exposed. And I keep my faith, justice will prevail. Because right about now, the authorities know, the judicial system know, they're actually watching, so they know exactly what's been going on, but yet no one's done anything. Why is that? Funny that, isn't it? Who got me on drugs for the first time in my life? My mum did. She used to spike my drink with speed. Yeah, she did. And then she would use me. She would take me out with her to like blues and nightclubs, and she would use me to pull men. Yes, but I'm the bad person, you know? I'm the condemned one. Okay. But I won't let that define me, guys. No, because I'm still healed. I forgave her. I didn't have her. That took me a long, long time. And this woman waited till she was on her deathbed. She waited till she was literally on her deathbed. And I still come to the hospital to see her. For her to tell me she does love me. But it kind of felt, even though I took it for what it was, mm, I think she just said it out of guilt. Yeah. It wasn't like I didn't feel like it was genuine. I just felt like she just said it to make herself feel better, you know? Or maybe for me to, what was it? Or maybe for me to not go off the rails, so to speak. Yeah. Because she was ill, don't get me wrong, but yeah. So my brother and my stepfather, my half brother, should I state, and my stepfather, I knew they was involved. Whether it be them doing it or they paid someone to do black magic to take her out. And my brother went to the house to make sure she was dead because he left this McDonald's wrapper in the bedroom, which my sister exposed because she's supposed to be a carer. She only lived around the corner from my mum and she still didn't go either. So when the carers couldn't get hold of my mum on their emergency alarm thing, they phoned my sister and her exact words was, well, I'm not feeling too good because I'm hungover, so Gwen's just going to have to wait. I'll get there when I get there type of attitude. Yeah, so it was all planned. It was all orchestrated. All of it. My brother and my half sister, the two youngest ones, people that nobody know who they are, had the paperwork. My brother ran off with the paperwork first. Obviously, emptied out everything from her house, from her bank, took all her jewelry, took all her electricals, and then slowly so that he could see like how much money was gonna come out of this life insurance. But she wrote everybody a letter, even me. They never gave me the letter. Yes, that's how evil these people are. They never gave me the letter. So yes, they're getting karma, which is why I promise you, if anybody's experienced anything like I have, don't give up. Please don't give up because that's what they want. I beg you to, please don't give up because they literally want you to take yourself out. That's why they wanted to hammer you and hammer you and hammer you. Now I can guarantee you, they've orchestrated every relationship that you had. Yes, they paid people to pursue you. Yeah, it was done to me. Yeah, people that had children with. Yeah, that is just common. So they're finished, absolutely finished. But yeah, just a little snippet. So I'm gonna go. I need to go and relax because I've been out most of the day. And also, before I go, this is what I do. Set yourself, yeah, a self-care day and a self-love day. Do you know what I mean? Where you treat yourself, pamper yourself, whatever it is that you like to do that. Like I don't know if it's every week or every couple of weeks, whatever the case may be. Do that for you, you know. And yeah, um, I shall see you soon. Bye, guys. It's beautiful soul tribe families. Yeah. High Priestess Unicorn. Over and out. Bye.